Guys, how are you? I'm just here to give you some inside information about UAG. I'm a second year medical student. I'm just going to give you the pros and cons of attending this school. These are my personal opinions. Feel free to do your own research and ask around. I'm not telling you whether to come here or not to come here. That decision, you'll make it on your own after doing your research. So what are the pros of coming to UAG? The pros are, one, that you will learn Spanish or improve your Spanish. Second thing is definitely hands-on experience since day one. So every block that will take you on these brigades that will put you with patients, and you will get, hands-on experience. So that's one of the good things, so that you won't be nervous when you meet a patient for the first time when you're in third year and run a physical exam and so on and so forth. Third thing is that they teach in English. So that's definitely a plus. Now, when we get to the cons, the biggest one for me is the fact that they don't truly care if you take step 1 or not, or step 2 or step 3. Most of the students end up leaving Guadalajara and finishing their second year, going into third and fourth year, and even graduating without taking step 1 yet. As for the statistics where they say 86% have passed step 1 for the first time from the 2024 takers. Now, that calculation is sort of a little rigged, because what they do is they take the, let's say you have 400 students that are in the class of 2024 that just graduated, and 20 students in total out of that 400 have taken the steps. And let's say only 17 of the 20 that have taken the step passed it for the first time. So that's where their calculation comes from. Their 86%, that's based on just the students that have taken the steps from that have taken it and passed it. So it doesn't calculate the whole class, because majority of people don't even take the step in the first 2 years. It's hardly rare that anyone finishes their second year and takes the step. They don't push for it. They don't really care much if you take the step or not. The second thing I wanted to bring up is, honestly, some of the professors that are here at this school, honestly, they don't know what they're doing, and I am surprised that they're even still here. Dr. Cash, he's the dean. Dr. Jorge, he left. Dr. Sergio, he taught me in block 2 and 3. Nice guy. He focuses on the step with his question. Dr. Andreas Aranda, he taught me in block 2 and 3 and in the clinical skill department. Now, he's not my favorite guy because he just reads the PowerPoints, even though he's a nephrologist. And when we were on the renal system, this guy was reading the whole lecture for us, word for word. I mean, it just doesn't get any worse than that. And in the clinical skill department, he was teaching us BLS the other day, and a couple of my colleagues asked him questions, and honestly, he didn't know how to answer. And he said, "I don't know how to do it. I mainly know how to work with the BLS, the basic life support. And to be honest, I'm not even sure if he's certified to teach us BLS, because in order for someone to be able to teach BLS, they need to be certified and they need to have the certification, or even teaching in general. He's not my favorite. Dr. Rodriguez, nice guy. I currently have him now. No issues. Dr. Abel, I never had him, so I can't really say much. Dr. Javier, excellent guy, very nice, and he is willing to help. Dr. Colima, she's very knowledgeable. She taught us in the genetics portion. Dr. Rivera, I had her for a couple classes, nice. Dr. Guzman, she will finish the PowerPoint, the lecture that takes most people an hour and a half in about 25 to 35 minutes. So she will fly through the lecture. Dr. Rivera, very nice guy. Simone, I really haven't attended him. And Dr. Barreno, she's very nice, does an excellent job. He's new. I don't know much about him. And he is no longer teaching. As for the clinical skill department, the clinical skill, like I said, they tend to help out with the help you get your hands-on experience. That's Dr. Franco. She's the one in charge of it. They need a lot of work, and most of the professors, well, not most, sorry, but a good portion of the professors they have there, honestly, they haven't even, I don't know if they're even certified to teach BLS or ALS or any of these stuff. They just come in and they, when we ask them questions, they don't know how to answer it, and they tell us, oh, I don't know, I only know how to do this or that. So it's, it's not that great. But I do like the fact that sometimes they send us on brigades, although brigades are not my favorite because I don't speak Spanish fluently, and I just feel lost there. Plus, they make us get on buses and go outside. A lot of times they end up scheduling these brigades the day before an exam or the week of an exam, so we're truly not focused on what we're learning. Plus, we haven't really learned any of the pathologies or any of the stuff yet. So it's, yes, we're getting hands-on, but we truly don't know what we're doing. As for the Guadalajara area and everything else, listen, Guadalajara is really not cheap, meaning it is expensive. An average apartment near the campus will cost you between $1,000 to $2,500. So it's that's, don't think that you're coming to Mexico that it's going to be cheap. This is the printer center. We had to fight with them, with the administration last year, in order for them to basically get us a printer. Before that, we had to go off campus and print at Office Max or any printing stations, even though the national students had their own printer center. The excuse they used is that, we're eco-friendly. That's why we don't have a printer center here, even though they require us to submit papers that are printed. Again, these are my personal opinion. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me. And I hope this was able to help you guys. And, good luck.